guys, welcome to today's practice. Today we're going to focus on primarily hips and shoulders. So giving a nice release into the neck and also in through the entire spine. So we're going to begin standing at the top of our mats. So begin to bring the feet underneath your hips. You can always step a little bit wider if you need to. Okay, and just find a nice strong mountain pose, rocking forward and back, okay, making sure that you really feel stable, pressing down below the big toes, pinky toes, and both sides of your heels. And lift the shoulders up, back, and down, draw the palms open, and then just relax the shoulders down. Beginning to close your eyes, beginning to bring the attention to the sound of your breath. Nice, long, slow, deep breath in through your nose. Nice, long, slow, deep breath out your nose if you're able to. Just allowing yourself to become very present in this moment. Find the depth of the breath that really works for you. Anytime that you find that your mind wanders, just begin to bring the attention back to the breath. Taking one more big deep breath in here. Exhaling out your mouth. To roll the shoulders back. Big deep breath in, reaching the arms up. Open the heart if you're able to. Exhale, slowly fold over the legs, standing forward fold. So you can bend into the knees, you can keep the legs straight, whatever works best for you. Just begin to let your head relax, soften in through the shoulders. Fingertips will come to the floor or front of the shins. Belly pulls in. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, crown of the head forward, tailbone back. Exhale, slowly fold. Press back into your feet. Inhale, roll the spine all the way up. Sweep the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Again, belly stays strong. Exhale, folding it forward. Inhale, again, lengthening your spine. Exhale, gently fold. Press back into those feet. Inhale, roll the spine all the way up. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more like this. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, slowly folding. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, gently fold. Inhale, roll the spine all the way up, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. We'll take the hands to your hips and step your feet wider than your hips. So not quite to the side edges of your mat. You can step that wide if you'd like. Just make sure that your feet are parallel to the sides of your mat. And pull the belly in, draw the tailbone down. Take a big deep breath and press down into the feet. Begin to lift the rib cage up off your hips. Roll the shoulders back. Again, pull that belly in. Open the heart. Now as you exhale, slowly begin to fold into a standing wide fold, releasing the hands. So we're going to begin to create a little bit of space in through the hip. So on your inhale, begin to bend your knees. Now I want you to think about your tailbone. As you exhale, lift your tailbone up and straighten your legs. So you're going to get a lot of release in your hamstrings. And inhale, bend the knees, keep the belly drawing in. Exhale, stretching those legs up. One more time. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, extending the legs. Now we'll take the hands to the fingertips, pointer finger, middle fingers to your toes, or fingertips to the front of the legs. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, slowly fold. And one more time. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, folding here. Now take your left hand just about underneath your chin. Inhale, extend your spine, rolling that right shoulder back. Right arm extends. standing wide twist. You can bend into your left knee if you need to, looking up or looking down or just looking to the side. On your inhale, straighten the legs, come back to the center. As you exhale, opening to the other side. So again, you can bend into that right leg or straighten the right leg. Remember, yoga is not about being perfect. It's about moving safely. Inhale, coming back to the center. Exhale, gently fold. Fingertips again to the floor. You can go pointer finger, middle fingers to the big toes, hands to the shins, lengthening your spine. Exhale, slowly fold. Press down into the feet. Inhale, roll the spine up, sweep the arms up. Exhale, right arm is going to drop, left arm is going to reach, standing half moon. Inhale, sweeping it up. Exhale, other side. Right arm reaches, left arm drops. One more time each side. Inhale, reaching it up. Exhale, right arm drops, left arm reaches. Inhale, reaching it up. Exhale, other side. Inhale, reaching it up. Exhale, release your arms and we'll clasp your hands behind you, very lightly interlacing your fingers. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, bring your shoulder blades down the back, soften through the heart center, so we don't want the front ribs popping forward. Okay, and then try to see if you can squeeze your shoulder blades in towards one another, extending the palms down, right? So we're not bending backwards. Press down firmly into the feet. Big deep breath in. Lengthen your spine up. Draw the shoulders back. Now the heart will start to open a little bit. And then as you exhale, if you're able to, slowly fold. And you don't have to go as far down as I am, or you can go further. You can always bend your knees. Now we're going to lift up and down. Keep the shoulders pulling away from the ears. Belly is strong. Inhale, press into the feet. Slowly lift up. You can come straight to standing or come into a little back bend. Again, don't force the back bend. Exhale, slowly folding. And so your inhale carries you up. Opens the heart, maybe. Again, watch your lower back. We don't want to smush into it. The exhale takes you down. One more time. Inhale, slowly lifting up. Exhale, slowly coming down. And inhale, coming all the way back up. Release your hands. Exhale, roll the shoulders back. And we'll step the feet together, keeping your left foot forward, hands to the hips. Take a nice big deep breath in. Right foot is going to step back, so we're going to open into warrior two. So our hips and shoulders are in a nice straight line. Left knee is moving forward towards the second and third toe. Your right foot is pretty parallel to the back of your mat. Make front heel to back heel line up or front heel to back arch. You got a lot of leeway with that. And extend your arms out to the side, draw the shoulders down. The belly is pulling in, the tailbone is lengthening down. So you want to really get into your inner thighs here. Right, so if you're having a lot of issues with your back, we really need to get into those thighs. Okay, relax the shoulders, flipping that left hand up. Take a big deep breath in, left arm reaches up, right arm drops back, reverse stance or warrior. So breathing as you're holding, relaxing the shoulders down, and firmly pressing down between both feet. On the inhale, come back into your warrior two. Straighten that left leg. We're just going to pivot your feet. So pivot that left foot in, right foot out, and then we'll come into warrior two on the other side. Okay, so sometimes when you pivot your feet, you don't magically land up exactly where you need to be for stability. Right? So don't be afraid to just move your feet around until you feel stable. That's the most important thing. And relaxing the shoulders down, middle finger extends away from middle finger, looking over that right middle finger. Then we'll flip that right hand up, take a big deep breath in, right arm reaches up, left arm drops back, reverse stance or warrior. And softening through the shoulders, and I want you to think about lifting the rib cage up, but don't think so much about bending backwards. Just think about opening through the side of the ribs. And we'll inhale, come back into your warrior two, straightening that right leg. Then we'll exhale and pivot all 10 toes towards me for standing wide straddle. Hands to the hips. If you feel like you're too wide, just move your feet in closer. Take a big deep breath in, opening your heart. Exhale, slowly folding. And begin to release the hands to the floor. Roll the shoulders from the ears. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, slowly fold. One more time. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, slowly fold. And we're going to begin to turn your feet out ever so slightly. Okay, just a small little angle. As you inhale, begin to lengthen your spine. Now, as you exhale, begin to move your right knee towards the right foot. So again, we're not going to go very far, just small range of motion, just so we can get into that left hip. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, pressing into the other side. So now we're saying hey to your right hip. Okay. Inhale, coming to the center. Exhale, again, watch the knee that it's not pulling inward. We want the knee to open up with the foot. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. And one more time each side. Inhale to the center. Exhale back to that right side. Inhale to the center. Last time, exhale to the left. And we'll inhale, come back to the center, repivot your feet to the parallel to the sides of your mat, and then gently fold. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, folding. On your inhale, walk hand over hand towards your left foot. We'll step to the top of your mat, coming into a standing forward fold. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, gently fold. And one more time. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet. Inhale, roll the spine all the way up. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Okay, then we'll bring the hands to your hips. Okay, so you can keep that left foot where it is. Take a nice big deep breath in. Right foot is going to step back about halfway. A little more, a little less. It's going to be up to you. And then we'll straighten both legs, pivoting the hips towards the top of your mat. So your back foot, your right foot might be slightly angled out or it might be turned forward. That's going to depend on the health of your hips and your lower back. Right, so coming into pyramid pose, softening through the shoulders. So the legs are straight, but the kneecaps are not locked. Take a big deep breath in, reach the arms up. So we want to keep the hip bone square here. Exhale, slowly begin to fold. So here we want to feel that left hip move back so that right hip can come forward. So we get that squaring in the back of the hips. Right? If this creates any problems on the hamstrings, right, just bend into your front knee and you can always take your hands to your thigh. And if you're okay, we'll slowly begin to fold. And so that left hip is moving back so the right hip can move forward. Slightly draw the chin in. Just making sure that you're breathing, softening through your shoulders. And on your next inhale, begin to lengthen your spine, bend into your left leg. We're going to turn your right foot forward and then step your right foot all the way back, coming into a low lunge. Right? So a low lunge takes your back knee down. Okay, you can fold your mat in, you can use a cushion or pillow if you need support for your knee. Okay, we're going to keep those right toes curled. Left knee and ankle will be in that nice straight line. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. So here again, that left hip is moving back so that right hip can come forward. Take a big deep breath in. Slowly lengthen the spine. Exhale, reach the arms up. Bring your gaze forward. Belly pulls in. And if you're able to, we're just going to gently move the hips slightly forward. Again, it's not a big motion. What I want you to watch out for is the tip. Right? So think of your hips like a soup bowl. Right? Pull the hips back if you need to. Find the balance in the hips. And then move them forward, keeping the hips level. Right? It's very normal if your hips are pretty loose, to completely shift where you collapse, that's going to cause problems over time. So we want to get into that strength and stability to get stronger. And then again, we'll slowly extend the arms up if you're able to. If not, take the hands to the heart, hands to the leg. Again, you can stay right here with the hands on the floor if you need to. Take one more big deep breath in. Exhale, release your arms. Inhale, lift that right leg up. We're going to pull the hips back gently and then walk hand over hand towards your right foot. So you're just spinning yourself to the back of the mat. And we're just going to do that sequence in reverse. So we'll gently drop down on the left knee so that right knee and ankle is in a nice straight line. Again, belly draws in, roll the shoulders back. Take a big deep breath, lengthening your spine. Exhale, sweeping it up, coming into your crescent lunge. And again, those hip bones are forward. And you might have one side of your body that the hips move totally different. That's normal. Right, so don't worry. Most importantly is we want to breathe. And again, take the hands wherever you need them to be. Just make sure that you're breathing. And again, check in with your hips. Is that left hip moving forward and that right hip moving back to create that soup bowl of balance? Draw the shoulders down, belly is pulling in. And we'll take a nice big deep breath and reach the arms up. Exhale, release the arms. And inhale, lift up off of that left leg, press the hips back, and then we'll step that left foot in. So again, you're coming in about halfway, a little more, a little less. All right, so here, both legs are straight, so you're in that pyramid pose already, but we're gonna lift up. All right, so put a little bend into your right leg, take a big deep breath, lengthen your spine, draw the chin in slightly. Exhale, slowly lift. Again, we all fall. It's all good. Okay, I don't believe in editing that stuff out because this is real. Okay, so we want to make sure, again, the legs are straight, pressing that right hip back, left hip is forward. Again, here's your soup bowl. Easiest thing to think about with your pyramid pose is you want to imagine a balance beam between your feet, and you're trying to squeeze your inner thighs into that balance beam to keep you stable. And relax your shoulders. Again, that tailbone extends down, not back. So we don't want to overarch our spine. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Take a big deep breath in. Lengthen the spine up. Exhale, slowly folding. And again, take your hands wherever you need it. Just again, focusing on keeping that right hip gently moving back so it's not popping out to the side. Softening through the shoulders. Finding your breath. Pressing into the feet, and we'll take a nice big deep breath and lengthen your spine, bend into that right leg. Exhale, slowly sweep up, and then we're going to open up your feet. So the feet are opening towards the side edges of your mat. So you're kind of moving in a plie position. And then begin to bend into your knees. We're going to come into goddess pose. So we're going to practice a shorter stance for goddess instead of a wide one. If you know this, you can always go wider if you're comfortable. Right, so again, moving into the hips. So your knee range of motion needs to match your foot range of motion. So if your feet really turn out wide when you do this, we just want to make sure that your knees can match that range of motion. If they can't, if your knees pull in too much, then back off the feet range of motion. So when you bend your knees, the knees are still moving, center of kneecaps moving towards your second and third toe. Again, that's going to bring you balance and stability rather than really straining into the ligaments of your hips. Okay. So I want you to think about kind of sitting down and then lengthening your spine up. Right, so the feet are nice and flat, and you're going to feel this in the inner thighs, your outer thighs, your glutes, your lower abdominals. Right, lengthen the spine up, slightly draw the chin in so there's no pressure on the back of your neck. This is goddess pose. Okay, so once you find your stability, we're going to lift up and return back here. So as we inhale, sweep the arms up. Imagine a yoga ball between your legs. Keep it squeezing. Exhale, rebend back in. Right, but again, keep that tailbone pulling down. Inhale, sweeping it up. Exhale, rebending down. Inhale, squeezing it up. Try to squeeze evenly through both thighs. Exhale. Inhale, squeezing it up. Exhale, one more time. Inhale, squeezing it up. Exhale, back to your goddess. Inhale, come all the way up, reach the arms up. As you exhale, release your arms. And we're going to pivot your feet so they're parallel to the side edges of your mat. Right, again, if you're too wide, just move your feet in closer. And we're going to put a little bend in the knees and take your hands to your thighs. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. So we're going to come into a cat-cow. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. Okay, so again, we're lengthening out of your spine. Take a big deep breath in. Open your heart. And then exhale. Round your spine down. Or sorry, up. Inhale. Press the spine down, opening the heart. Exhale. Rounding it up. Good, one more time. Inhale. Press the spine down. Exhale, rounding it up. And then we'll inhale, come to a nice long straight spine. As you exhale, take your left shoulder and just begin to move it towards your right leg. On your inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, right shoulder moves towards your left leg. Inhale, coming back to the center. Exhale, back to that right side. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. One more time. Inhale to the center. Exhale, moving back towards the right. Good, one more time. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Well, inhale, come back to a nice long straight spine. Press into your feet. And then exhale, slowly lift it up to standing. Step the feet together. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, one arm drops, one arm reaches back to that half moon. Inhale, reaching it up. Exhale, back to your second side. One more time, each direction. Inhale, reaching it up. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, slowly fold forward over the legs. And fingertips to the floor, front of the shins. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, gently fold. And we're going to take the hands to the floor. As you inhale, just slowly start to bend your knees. And we're going to come on down and have a seat however you can sit comfortably. Okay, so we're going to leave the hips alone and move into the shoulders and the upper arms and the neck. All right, so again, however you want to sit is totally fine. You can even sit in a chair if that's most comfortable for you, or especially if you feel like your hips are tired. You can also sit on a yoga ball if your balance is pretty good. Okay. So again, we just want to make sure, however you're sitting, that you are sitting on the flattest part of your sitting bones so you can sit nice and tall. Relax the shoulders down. So we're going to start with our eagle arms. So again, lots of variations, lots of steps. So you pick wherever it feels really, really good for you. If you have any issues with your neck, such as a pinched nerve, anything like that, there will definitely be a defining stopping place, and it's going to be very different from side to side. So just make sure that you stop where it just feels really, really good. And if it starts to feel like it's too much, as always, just back off. Right? It's always better to be safe than sorry. Okay, so just make sure that you're sitting nice and tall. On your inhale, begin to open the arms up. So the palms are going to open. As you exhale, the right arm is going to cross over the left. Right hand comes to the left shoulder. Left hand comes underneath towards the right side of your back. So you're stacking your elbows. Roll the shoulders down. Right, so we're going to, I call this the hug. Right, so we'll take a nice big deep breath in, lengthen your spine, lift the heart open, lift the chin if you're able to, and then as you exhale, gently rounding, right? So it's a little seated cat-cow. And your inhale, drawing the heart open. Exhale, rounding it back. One more time like this. Inhale, opening your heart. Exhale, rounding your back. And then we'll inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, pause here. So if that felt really, really good for you, just hang out there and just repeat it as we move on. Okay, your next step is to keep that cross in the elbows and then lift the hands up. So the back of the hands, the back of the left hand moves towards the back of the right hand. So here, right, you're kind of looking like the inside of a hot pretzel. Okay, stay right here, keep the wrist long. If this is easy for you, you can begin to take the left hand, and move it around. So you're moving it towards the inside of your right hand. Relax the shoulders down. Right, so again, if you're here, you're going to repeat that cat-cow. Okay, if you're here or you're here, you're going to just move the arms. So as we inhale, gently lifting the arms, and as you exhale, come back to the center. Inhale, reaching the arms up, draw the shoulders down. Exhale, drop your elbows. One more time. Inhale, reaching it up. Exhale, dropping it down. So again, you're going to go to stay in the first option here, or there's one more option. Okay, so from here, we'll inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, begin to draw the elbows straight down, and then see if you can extend the arms slightly forward. That either works really well or not at all. Okay, so the inhale takes you up. The exhale takes you down. So again, you're in option 1, 2, or 3, which is this. One more time. Inhale, reaching it up. Exhale, elbows drop, arms extend forward. Okay, then we'll inhale, come back to the center. Now, wherever you are, as you exhale, just release your arms and just roll the shoulders around a couple of times. And we're just going to go to the other side. So inhale, extend your arms out. And as you exhale, switching your sides, taking that right hand to the left hand to the right. And again, we'll slowly, hang on, I'm on the same side. Let me do that again. Arms extend out. I'm actually speaking reverse here. So taking your left hand to your right shoulder, right hand to your left shoulder. Relax the shoulders down. There we go. Right, find a nice long, straight spine. Take a big deep breath in. Open your heart. Exhale, gently rounding. Inhale, opening your heart. Exhale, gently rounding. One more time. Inhale, opening your heart. Exhale, gently rounding. So again, staying right there, or we'll inhale, extend your spine. And as you exhale, lifting the arms up. Right, so now your left hand is that higher hand, right hand is the bottom. Okay, so again, staying right here, or we'll begin to wrap your right hand around your left. Draw the shoulders down, lengthening your spine. So again, you're going to repeat that cat-cow with the hug, or inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, drop the elbows. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, slowly come down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Well, inhale, lifting up. Now again, you can stay with one of the first two options, or exhale, drop the elbows and extend the arms forward. Again, this might work really well one side and not on the other, so stay wherever you need to. Inhale, extending up. Exhale, extending forward. One more time of whatever it is you're doing. Inhale, lifting it up. Exhale, drop the elbows, extending forward. Then we'll inhale, come back to the center, release your arms, and as you exhale, just begin to roll the shoulders back. Again, you can stay however you are seated. If you're like me and you're sitting cross-legged, we'll switch the cross in the legs just to bring balance to your hamstrings. Okay, so now that we've really opened up through the shoulders, the front of the chest, the upper back, the arms, we're going to move into the neck. Okay, so begin to take your hands onto your legs. Again, however you're sitting is fine. And just drop the palms open. So one thing I want you to think about, other than sitting up tall, is instead of focusing on relaxing your shoulders down, think about your elbows. Think about really dropping into the elbows, because you'll notice when you drop the elbows, your shoulders follow. Right, so if you're somebody who's always thinking about drop the shoulders, and it doesn't work, think about the elbows, right, because they're connected. Okay, so again, we're going to sit nice and tall. So I want you to think about your chin. So a lot of times when we have issues with our neck, it's because our chin is always popping forward, especially if you sit at a computer a lot. Okay, so take your pointer finger, bring it to your chin, and then drop the bottom part of your hand into your sternum. So I call this the thinker, because it looks like you're thinking. And you're not going to pull, you're just going to kind of tap your finger like you're thinking, like really thinking hard. Okay, so that is your neutral position for your neck, right? We all have different lengths of necks, even if we all have the same amount of vertebra. And some people have more space than others, right? So this for you is your neutral alignment. Right? We want to make sure that there's no pressure on the base of the back of the skull, right? In your what's called your occipital muscles, those connect into the base of the back of the skull and then connect into your shoulder blades. Right? So if your chin is always popping forward, it's a lot of pressure, right? Which could lead to headaches, jaw pain, not to mention thoracic spine pain. Okay, so again, we're going to sit nice and tall. And open the palms up and just very slowly begin to drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. And keep the elbows soft, and don't worry about how far you go. Just want you to think ear towards shoulder. And just take notice of what's going on in the left side of your neck. On your inhale, coming back to the center. As you exhale, gently going to the other side. So dropping that left shoulder, the left ear to the left shoulder. And again, you might notice a total difference between your sides. That's really normal. And our goal with our yoga practice is just to try to bring balance as best as we can. Now we'll inhale, come back to the center. As you exhale, coming back towards that right. So again, you can stay right here or begin to take your left hand and you're just going to gently walk that left hand out to the side. So you're just coming up on the fingertips. Again, we want to keep the spine long, so we just want to help get into the neck a little bit more. You know, if that feels really good, stay right here. If you still need a little bit more, I want you to think about the center of your chin, and you're just going to slowly start to turn the center of your chin towards your right clavicle bone. So again, you're just getting a little rotation in the neck. Make sure that your breath is staying slow and deep. Now, if you're turning the head, on your inhale, very slowly begin to rotate the ear back towards the shoulder. Walk the hand back in, and then as you exhale, slowly lifting up, and then just gently draw the chin towards your chest. And we'll inhale, roll the head back up to center, and as you exhale, gently dropping the left ear towards the left shoulder. Right, again, you can stay right here if this is working for you. Otherwise, we'll begin to take your right fingertips to the floor, and without moving your body, just gently walk the fingertips out to the side, and just until you get a good stretch in the side of your neck. Again, staying right here, or very, very slowly beginning to turn the center of your chin towards that left clavicle bone. And again, if you feel like it's too much or too far, just gently change your angle, right? The angle is not important. What is important is how does it feel? And the neck is super sensitive. Right? When it's tight, it's really tight. Right? When it's grumpy, it's really grumpy. Right? So our goal is just to be really, really gentle with it and help it loosen up carefully. So again, if you're on that rotation, slowly as you inhale, begin to lift the chin up so you're dropping the ear towards the shoulder. Walking the hand in. Slowly inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, drop the chin towards your chest. Inhale, slowly begin to lift the chin. Now as you exhale, slowly lifting the chin up as far as you can. Again, keep the shoulders dropped, elbows soft. Inhale, drawing the chin down towards the chest. Exhale, slowly lifting up. One more time. Inhale, slowly drawing the chin down. Exhale, slowly lifting the chin up. As you inhale, coming back to the center. And exhale, roll the shoulders back. So we're going to move into relaxation. So we're going to come onto your back. Do a little supine spinal twist, and then relax. So if you have your hair up, you might want to take it down. That's totally up to you. And we're just going to make our way onto your back. Hug the knees into your chest, and then just gently rock side to side or forward and back. Just massaging through your shoulders. We'll open your arms just gently out to the side, and let both knees drop to the right. Keeping the shoulder blades on the floor if you're able to. We'll inhale, slowly coming back to the center. And as you exhale, opening towards the left. Just releasing any last bit of tension in your spine. Your inhale, slowly begin to bring the knees back towards your chest. As you exhale, just begin to release your feet to the floor. And you can stay right here on your back with your legs bent. You can stretch your legs out if you're comfortable. If you want to sit, you can do that. You can, of course, always sit in a chair. But just take a moment and just let your body find a comfortable place that you can relax into. And just beginning to close your eyes. Just beginning to bring the attention to the sound of your breath. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths in through your nose. And exhaling out your nose or your mouth. Whatever feels best for you. Just allowing your body to begin to melt into the earth. Softening through your facial muscles. Feeling the rise of the chest as you inhale, and the softening as you exhale. Letting go of any tension in your spine or your hips. Letting the whole body just melt into the earth. Beginning to bring the attention back to your physical body. Beginning to bring some slow and gentle wiggles to your fingers and toes. Slowly beginning to bring some movements back to your arms and your legs. Just moving very slowly, beginning to draw the knees back in towards your chest. Just letting your body rock gently side to side or forward and back. Just letting your body roll gently to one side, making your way back to a comfortable seat. And just finding a nice long straight spine. Bringing the palms together, thumbs into your heart. So we're going to close with our 3 fallout breaths. So taking a nice big deep breath in through your nose. Exhaling out your mouth. A nice big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. One more time. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. And just letting your breath come back to normal. Taking your thumbs between your eyebrows for peaceful, calming thoughts. To the lips for words of truth and kindness. And back to your heart for unconditional love, always to yourself first, and spreading to all you love. Take one more big deep breath in. Exhaling completely. Just begin to reopen your eyes. And thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Namaste.